Now, since we covered, you know what I'm saying, we covered Exhibit, we got a little hip hop news.
We have news.
Yes, we do. Most notably, last night, the BET Hip Hop Awards dropped.
Yeah. That was great, man. It was a good show. I watched every second of it, man.
You didn't watch anything.
I did watch it today. I watched some stuff. I watched the links you gave me.
The biggest thing is that Lil Kim received the I Am Hip Hop Award.
Yes, Lil Kim did.
Lil Kim.
I'm certain that that's Lil Kim. It doesn't look like Lil Kim, from my memory.
It doesn't look like the Lil Kim that we remember.
Of any era that I remember Lil Kim from.
And we'll honestly never know why she changed her look so much. I think I'll say that.
Yeah. Strange.
Because I miss the original Lil Kim. I'll say that.
I would even say I miss like the Bella Mafia Lil Kim still. Like that Kim was fine. It still looked like the Kim that we know.
Yeah, it still looked like the OG Lil Kim.
She just had some enhancement, but now it's like she's like robotic.
Yeah. In a very weird way.
It's very strange.
Hold on, we got
She loves saying some stuff.
Okay.
Hip hop, they call it and he says she don't.
Yeah.
I guess she don't look the same. I guess you're saying.
Yeah, she don't. So the Rick Ross presented the award.
Also, what's up? Yep, like Michael Jackson, you're correct. What's up with them rapping over stuff with the vocals in it?
I was going to get into that.
Now the question is, did they really rap over like that, or that's what we just heard? They put a voice dub, an audio over.
If so, live it wasn't like that before the show.
I'm questioning it. I'm just questioning.
That's a good question. I don't know how they did that.
Cause I heard the background sometimes, and you would hear the vocals in it still. So I think the audience heard exactly what we heard.
I don't know why they did it like that.
It's just the reason why I say it's weird is because when we hear it, we're hearing it's a live sounding. Okay, so when we're hearing it,
we're hearing
when you're at the show, you're hearing it through speakers.
Yes.
So you hear it at the same time. But hearing it through the mic and hearing it like the actual audio that they're hearing, it just sounds weird.
It's almost like they're singing to their own song.
Yeah, but they are. No, they
are. But the way we hear it is like that. See, when you're at the show, it doesn't come off like that. Because
it would come off at the show too. What I'm saying is the same. It just sounds weirder because the audio is cleaner. It's like the exact track.
Yeah.
And then like, okay, so then just like, and then sometimes the vocals are lower than the actual tracks, so you're just basically just hearing them perform like Soul Train.
Yeah.
It's like, why? And my thing is, why even have them the mics on? Just have it do like Soul Train.
True. Yeah.
Because it sounds. Because for me being a sound, it doesn't sound good. That's why I never like really live performances, unless like if the audio is like at a pristine level.
Yeah. And
we got Algo C in the building. What up, Algo
C? What up? There is a big. I think that Rick Ross presenting this was just weird because
you would rather be Lil C's or Puffy. Or...
I would rather it be Puff, C's, and maybe Faith presenting her with this award. I don't know why. Similar to Missy getting her Vanguard Award, and I'm like, why
gave her the Vanguard Award?
Cardi B, and I'm like, why isn't Tim and like Genuine?
Was Tim even there?
I don't know, but I mean, these are things that you should make happen. I mean, if you can. I know people have schedules. I understand that, but also, the BET Hip Hop Awards has had this date since last year. So, I mean, it just seems weird for her to get the I Am Hip Hop Award and then for Rick Ross to present it. And I know that it's done by committee and corporate because they're like, Rick Ross is hot now and it's made by music. But it just doesn't make sense for her legacy, which is the reason she's getting the award.
It would have been cool. It would have been cool if like Nicki presented her with the award. Squash the beef, say some nice words about her. That would have been nice.
That beef is always going to be there.
Or if it would have even been nice, even if Cardi presented her thing.
Yeah.
But she would have had but Rick Ross looked like he was having a hard time reading, though.
Yo,
he was like,
she was a queen, and a queen. She was a queen.
Queen, she a boss.
She's is she a boss?
He was like, yeah, he was looking hard, boy. That teleprompter, boy. He was like, yeah, that's probably the most I've seen Rick Ross like pay attention and focus in my life.
It shouldn't.
He was like, he had glasses on too. I bet you they had prescription in it too. He was like, yo, yeah, the shades on. We still had prescription on. He was like, yo,
oh man,
I make sure I get everything. Yo, what did I say?
Nah. It was bad. So anyway, she gets the award, and she had a gracious statement. But then she had a performance last night as well.
Was the performance before or after?
I guess it was before. I think I don't know. I don't know how, because I just watched the links.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I'll say this for the performance. Wow.
You loved it, right? Yeah, I feel the same way, man. It was a great performance.
You knew, at least for some time, that you were going to be getting an award and that you would be doing like a medley performance.
Yeah, she did the medley. What happened? The medley was great.
The problem is...
There's a problem? It's Kim, man.
The problem with this medley...
There's no Kim problem.
Is that we just saw...
It's Kim
Missy,
possible.
We just saw Missy do her medley.
Yeah.
And Missy's medley was magnifique.
You can't compare the two. They're two different artists.
Yeah, but Lil Kim just looked stiff. She looked like she ain't know the words to her own songs.
That's been her for like
She was running out of breath.
That's been her for the last 10 years. You have not seen Lil Kim performance in the last 10 years.
I know that has been her for but she was receiving an I Am Hip Hop award. This is a huge deal. You gotta step your game up. This is a one night affair where you're being exalted and respected and given your flowers for being a trendsetter, which she is. It would be nice to have a performance where she didn't look like Tridash.
Artist name Lennon just said
what?
They stopped the teleprompter for the boss to catch up. You are correct.
Yo, man.
They had to put that thing on slow mode.
Yo.
They had like a slow crawl. Like,
yo.
They probably had an air was like, Ross, you got this? Do you get it? Oh, yeah, I got it.
No, it sounded like they had somebody feeding Ross the words.
Yeah.
Yo, Rick Ross is a non-reading. Yo, straight up, look.
He's better off just freestyling it.
Like, all right,
yo, Kim, you a boss.
Without clowning,
girl.
Literacy is a real important issue in our country. All right. We need to fund schools more. Yes, give me the.
I'll give you the single. I'll give you the single.
People, school is important. Education is key. Reading and literacy is important for the duration of our lives. The fact that a grown man is struggling to read on air, in public, in front of millions that are probably watching this show, is an issue, a real issue. Please, please give to the United Negro College Fund. All that you can spare. Every little bit counts.
So, V-Love said that Lil Kim fell off badly. Hate to say it. You got it right. You got to rock that ish.
Yeah, this is the man. And I mean, she got hits. Like, she got some dope stuff. But it's like she was just trying too hard to keep up. And she looked bad. She looked bad when she accepted that award. She looked bad standing up on top of that stage.
I thought she was going to fall when she was walking down the steps, man. I was like, don't fall, Kim. Just don't fall. I was glad a dude came in and like had her grab her hand by the last 3 steps. Like, yeah, come on, man.
He grabbed her hand like she was Cicely Tyson.
Yeah, well, she like she was having some struggle down them steps, man.
Whew.
That big old fake booty.
Oh man, so that's my issue with Lil Kim and her performance on the BET Awards. How Are there any things that stand out to you?
It should have never happened. If they knew she couldn't perform, like, don't perform. Just give you the awards. You should.
Just give you the awards.
The other people do her performance. What happened to that?
Yeah, because you could do something where people, or you could show like a video medley, of her stuff.
Get other people,
have someone
get
come
other,
together.
Get other people to rap her songs. That's it.
Yes.
What happened to that? Because we don't want you to perform. We want to honor you and just remember.
We want to remember you how you were.
Exactly.
Because it was bad. So, going on to other performances.
I watched The Baby and Lil Baby.
Okay. Matter of fact, I've done a lot of talking. How did you feel about the performances you saw? How do you feel about the show in general?
I don't like the show. I like the idea of the show.
Okay.
Like the initial idea of what the BET Awards and BET Hip Hop Awards, whatever award show they have.
Yeah.
I like the idea because it's a place where you actually celebrate it and not just tolerate it. Because the Grammys, the Oscars, it's more toleration.
Yes.
You have to kind of clamor for just to even get a spot to be even recognized, even nominated. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I feel BET Awards, the idea of it is a great idea. It's just that the execution is always kind of it just shows that the level of execution is not up to par.
Great. And I'm glad you said that because I've been feeling a certain way about the Hip Hop Awards for a while. And I wanted to throw this to you and to the chat. We got V-Love in here. We got Algo C in here.
We have an artist named Lennon.
Artist named Lennon up in here.
Yeah, Lennon.
The BET Hip Hop Awards could be a great opportunity for us to adore and respect and revere ourselves in what we've done in creating hip hop that now affects and kind of permeates through all cultures around the world. I think that we are doing, and when I say we, I mean BET and the culture that kind of like feeds into BET is doing a bad job of showing the fullness of hip hop. And when I say that, I mean the music that we saw, for the most part, was very homogenous last night. Most of the music was very similar. There's two standouts. You had Anderson .Paak and
you gave me that. You gave me that one? I don't understand that one.
Yeah, I gave you that one.
With?
Was it YBN? Okay. And then you have Rhapsody.
You gave me that too?
Yeah.
You gave me too many links, man. You should have gave me just those links. Don't you get the Baby and all that
You
stuff,
had
man?
to have full context.
I don't need no context.
And you also had Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna watch that.
But you have a very but I watched all the links. And you also had the cypher stuff, but I feel that the music that was presented, even through the ciphers, was a very, very narrow view of what hip hop is. And I propose this. Imagine a show that not only, because hip hop isn't that it's not Meg Thee Stallion, it's that it is Meg Thee Stallion and other things. Mm-hmm. I would like to see a show with the same performances that we already had, but also performances from people like Little Brother. They had an album this year. Also seeing Missy. She dropped an album this year. There's other people that dropped the album this year that aren't specifically Da Baby or Lil Baby, and also not Meg Thee Stallion. Also, I would like to see performances from, let me finish. I would also like to see performances from B-boys and B-girls. We do have world competitions for B-boys. I would like to see the current year champion come and do an exhibition. What I'm saying is representing hip hop fully. I think that we could have, because look at how long the Grammys are. The Oscars. The Oscars is a super long show.
You are proposing something of what the idea would be to Hip Hop Awards should be.
Yes.
The problem with that is,
I don't think we show the fullness of the culture that we create.
Think about this.
Especially on, I know BET isn't black owned anymore.
There's a reality TV show, what's it called? Those hip hop shows. It's called Hip Hop, Love and Hip Hop, right?
Yeah.
How much hip hop do you see in those shows? This is my example. I'm leading into something. Okay. The reason why, and I'm doing this because it's dinero. They don't think it's gonna make money. Not saying that it might not make. They don't think that, so they're not gonna do it.
Okay.
And there you have it. That's why we're not gonna see it on TV.
Because,
sorry, sir. Sorry, guys. Hip hop is exactly whatever that strained out hip hop version that they put on TV and Love Hip Hop is what you're gonna get for the most part about hip hop.
Yes. They did have Smack from URL on there.
Okay.
And they did a battle where the winner won $25,000.
Yeah. I mean,
that speaks to, you know, the rap league, which is cool. You get that part. You get the aspect of the ciphers. The only problem that I had with the ciphers is that many of the ciphers, even though they had 3 different ones that I believe I know about, there might be a 4th, but 3 different ciphers, but all of the rappers were essentially kind of similar in content. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, street stuff.
We got some stuff here.
All right, so what we got? What we got from Algo City?
We have I Am Smith in the building.
I Am Smith. What up?
I think he dipped out though, but I think he's still there.
All right, cool.
When you use the word hip hop, it's very touchy because how long it's been going on.
Yeah.
I think some. Now it's Algo City saying. I think some of the A-list black artists feel that like I'm like Rick Ross right now.
Well, that's also super small.
Yeah,
and Ross had text
I'm trying to see it with the white in your shirt and everything.
Oh yeah. Let me.
No, it's fine. You're fine with it. I think some of the A-list artists feel like they. Oh, maybe I'm not wrong. They too good. Too good, like 200.
Oh,
he put TOO. That's why I'm like they too good.
Yeah.
To represent. Some people need BT. Back in the days to get some attention. Nowadays, the YouTube and other platforms are what the artists use. Not as hungry as for the exposure with these award shows. Facts. DJs and beat makers and graffiti artists. With DJs is what he's also talking about. V-Love talking about that for adding to the hip hop.
Okay.
Adding the DJ section too.
Okay. Yeah, and that's what I mean.
No hip hop artists or R&B artists on Love and Hip Hop don't make sense at all. Exactly. Not exactly V-Love. Yeah, we had to read through all that. Sorry. There's like y'all can't see what I see, but like it's literally like us. Yeah. The picture of us is behind it, so all the words are kind of like
it's hard to read them.
I had to read through stuff.
So something that so for instance, this year, and I'm gonna name people that are different than kind of what we already got. So we already had like
Big Crit.
Yeah, we had Big Crit. Big Crit. I'll say Dreezy, even though it's kind of in that vein, but it's someone different.
Not Drizzy, but Dreezy.
Dreezy.
Of course it's a Dreezy. Of course it's a Dreezy.
We got like what is it? Smith and Wesson dropped something.
You skipped over Lil Pump, man.
Well, his style is already kind of covered. But I'm trying to pick people that are kind of already that weren't sort of represented. Wiz Khalifa dropped a joint. Czarface meets Ghostface dropped a joint this year. You got Blue and Ono that dropped a joint.
I'm saying you would never see that one.
But what I'm saying is you could create a show, even if it's something like the Oscars that goes on multiple nights. They have the one big night, but you could do something where you have like a 2-night event where you cover breaking, graffiti, DJing, and you kind of show the wealth of like, this is because I'm not saying take Meg Thee Stallion out. I'm not saying take Lil Baby out. I'm saying add to it and show the fullness.
It sounds like a show that's not on TV. It's on Netflix. It's on YouTube. Forget. That's my thing about these old platforms called TV.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you're gonna,
it's dead. It's dead.
But here's the thing.
Stop watching people.
The reason I'm saying it is, it's black entertainment television, and it's the Hip Hop Awards. If anybody's gonna love on us, if anybody's gonna adore us, it should be us. You know what I'm saying? Because we're definitely not gonna get that from say the Oscars or the Grammys or the country music. Well, you wouldn't get it from country or the AMAs.
That's a deeper problem. The love on us part. Where's that at? When has that ever been the case? Black love. Yeah, black love. Yeah, we're going to love ourselves. And people just talk it, but you got to live it.
Yeah. But I think we could have a much better show because the performances started to become very just homogenous, where it was like, oh, okay, cool, kind of street stuff. And then you had the Anderson .Paak performance where I was like, oh, okay, because it was finally something different. And I think hip-hop is so much more than what we show, that we could really put on a show. You know, you have some DJs. You can have the old school cats come out and tell a specific story. You had the
preaching to the choir.
Yes.
I know what you're saying. I don't.
It could be like an extravaganza.
I don't think it's ever going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's never going to happen.
I just think the BET
not on TV
Awards
and not BET. Someone else
incredible.
it has to be something else, something and not BET because there's a stain on BET.
True, but BET could turn that.
Nope.
You know, it doesn't have to always be bad. You know what I'm saying?
The stain also turned off a lot of black people to watch BET.
Yeah, but you can always change that. Think about this. What's a company that screwed up and came back? I mean, there's tons of companies, but nothing's coming to mind right now. But there's companies that now, of course, it takes 5 to 10 years to turn it around, but it could be done. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there is definitely a stain on BET.
We haven't watched
for actors and musicians.
V-Love, we haven't watched it yet.
Oh, haven't watched what?
The Wu-Tang series.
Oh no, I haven't watched it yet. I have it on Hulu. I'm waiting until it all finishes. Is it done yet, or is it a weekly show? I think it's a weekly show.
They dropped 2 episodes first, and it's a weekly show.
Yeah, so I'm trying to wait until it's all over to. Then we'll do the finale, whatever.
An artist called Lennon said Gangsta Gibbs too. Madeline and Gibbs.
Gangsta Gibbs
that has some percolation.
So that would be just showing what hip hop is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And really, because I was watching it and I was just thinking like, yo, this is a huge missed opportunity. Because straight up, and I'm gonna say this, I know y'all might laugh. I have a son. He's not even 2 yet. He'll be 2 in December. And he watches a lot of dance videos. And don't sleep, alright? My son already has a sweet freeze move, alright? Alright? He like rolls on the floor a little bit and then freezes and puts his leg in the air, alright? So imagine the kids whose imagination could be caught by seeing some dope graffiti or seeing like a B-boy crew or a B-girl crew. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be like it's like a 30-minute segment, but you can intersperse these things throughout and show, what hip-hop is now. And even throw back to like a I Am Hip-Hop, like a Legend Award or something like that. You can do tons of cool stuff inside of maybe a 2-night event.
It sounds great, man. It's very good on
He's like, it sounds good. Go make it.
No, I'm serious. If you
know what? Hey, don't sleep. Alright?
Hey,
NERDSoul Awards.
NSA, the NERDSoul Awards.
Hey, look,
the real NSA.
Look, you know what?
This is the new
from your lips to
this is a new NSA over here.
Now I don't know how many years it's gonna take, but the NERDSoul Awards you heard it here first. But I just think when I was watching it, I was like, man, there's a real opportunity here to do something awesome. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they're missing this opportunity, and they've got the connections. And even though I've heard behind the scenes, there's at least from the actor side, there's a lot of people that are like, I don't deal with BET anymore. But I do think with time, you can turn people around to coming back.
I mean, I love your optimism.
You would have to change business practices.
I love your optimism for a company that doesn't deserve it. Sorry.
It's just that we've seen it happen. We've seen ebbs and flows with like Ralph Lauren or Levi's or Nike or whatever. Like, remember the stain on Nike when they were like, oh, child labor. And Nike took a dip for a couple of years and they had to build back. Now they still use child labor. But what I'm saying is you've seen companies take hits and it takes them like 5 or so years to get back. And I think BET could get back to being a dope station. Do I know how to do that? I don't know.
When was the last time they were quote unquote a dope station?
Maybe early 2000s, late 90s.
So
and I know you're talking about you're going to say it's 20 years.
20 years ago, right? Okay.
But you can turn it around in the next 5 to 10.
They had all the time to turn it around. It's time to get rid of them and have something else come in its place. NERDSoul Awards. Actually,
you know what?
NERDSoul TV. How about that? Actually, not even TV, just NERDSoul. You don't even know what it is. It's TV. It's a multi-billion dollar media corporation.
You know what? I like that. You know what? You heard it. You heard it here first. Bam, NERDSoul Awards, and we gonna make it look. Hey,
what I'm saying is, in order to change it, you have to be the change.
Yeah.
Because you could talk, we could sit here talking to Blue in the face about this, what we do to change it.
Yeah.
But the only way we can really change it is by making it ourselves, creating it.
Yeah.
And then we have to worry about their awards. Just like now it's our own awards.
True.
And that's what BT was supposed to be. That's what sounded like the idea of BT.
Yeah.
We're like, you want to have us on your award show? Cool, we'll make our own award show. That's the crux. That's the idea, the genesis of what BT is supposed to be, and it is not that, and it has been that for more than 20 years. So, F BT. I'm on my ghost face.
Yeah,
F
you know what?
BT.
I guess you said it. I'll leave it right there.